G'day everybody, welcome to the Local Footy Podcast, a chance to find out what is actually happening in the world of grassroots footy across the great nation of Australia. Do it every week, and it's all thanks to the team at Premier Data, who do an amazing job keeping us up to date with the numbers that matter in the world of local footy. And we love them. They do an awesome job, so well done to all the team at Premier Data. My name is Daniel Harford, but his name, and you know who he is because he's the main voice when it comes to local footy across the nation. Nick Sacco, part of the team. Welcome, Nico.
Hello, Harf. I'll take that. If I'm that well known that I don't even need to be introduced,
Mate,
that's my goal one day.
People are talking to me about who's this guy, who's this Nick Sacco guy you hang out with. He's pretty cool. This is the feedback I'm getting, mate.
I appreciate that. I very much appreciate that. Well, look, it's been another great week of local footy action. There is so much to unpack, so I don't really want to waste too much of your time, Harf, because there's a lot to get through. Can we start with an undefeated teams update?
Yes. So we had 17 last week.
No, 16 last week.
16?
Yes.
Oh, 17.
So we were 17 and lost one.
Oh, right,
and then
okay.
we were 16 coming into the weekend.
So I reckon this week, I said by the end of June there'd be 9. July, there'd be 9.
Yep. How many did
16
we lose?
last week, 14 this week.
0. We lost 0.
We lost 0?
We lost 0. Coburg Districts were very, very close. They won by 1 point over 9th position. And it means half that those 16 clubs, they remain.
I'm running out of time. I've only got a couple of weekends. What have I got this week and next week? Maybe I might give myself the first one of August. I've got to get it down to 9 somehow.
Yeah,
I'm barracking for these teams to lose.
It's a bit getting panicky.
So Coburg District's the only one that got close.
So it was a 1 point loss, 1 point win for them against 9th position on the ladder. So they keep their streak alive. That was against the Northern Saints. They kicked a behind in the 31st minute, Coburg District, to keep their unbeaten streak intact. So
we're
still
leaving
at 16.
it late.
Certainly is. So we're still at 16 half.
16's the magic number still for the undefeated teams. We'll be keeping an eye on that the next couple of weeks in particular.
Absolutely.
Out there in local footy. What else is going on?
Well, let's talk about the VAFA first and foremost, because they had a representative game over the weekends. This was obviously the Premier B to Division 3 side that took place. They took on the Goulburn Valley League, and they were big winners, 91-point winners, in fact, at Elstonwick Park, defeating the Goulburn Valley. Hugh Johnson was named best of field after a dominant performance in the ruck, so well done to the VAFA for getting the job done there.
Yep, absolutely. A fantastic performance by the VAFA. Couldn't get it done in the Premier team over in South Australia, and the 19s won as well.
And the 19s got up
19s had a good win as well. So well done to the VAFA there.
You might need to recruit some of those for next year.
Well, maybe what needs to happen is, as I just find out a bit of detail here about that game, what needs to happen is we just get a new coach for the for the senior team.
Don't sell yourself short.
But a bit of a shout out too to Jared Geishan, who was the first time coach of the MO's B to D3 team, which won the game. So well done to Geish.
Beautiful stuff.
Old man Jeff was a part of the coaching staff as well. So the family history there with the Geishans and the VAFA. It's good to see. But well done to the VAFA in the B to D3 and the 19s. Did a good job.
Very, very nice.
And for the Goulburn Valley, great experience.
Absolutely.
Find your benchmark, come back, be better.
They are a strong league anyway, the Goulburn Valley.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mick McGon and Killaw. They came from 18 points down to defeat Aberfeldy by 1 point.
Oh, well done.
Essendon District. So
no one loves a comeback victory more than Mick.
Mighty Mick.
He loves a comeback victory from his boys. He'd be up and about.
That's the way he likes to win, is it? There you go. That's good to know.
He loves it. Loves a fight.
Do you remember Michael Newton?
Yeah, Juice.
Yes, Juice.
Yeah.
Former Melbourne High Flyer.
Yeah.
He just helped himself to a lazy 9 goals in the Ovens and King League for Warrelly. I think that's how you say it.
Right.
In their win over North Wangaratta, they won by 45 points, and Newton has now kicked 77 goals from 11 games.
How old's Juice?
Oh, let's have a look.
Let's find out how old Juice is. I reckon he works at Country Racing. Juice, if I can remember correctly, seeing him floating around the traps there.
There you go.
Old?
He is 39 years of age.
Yeah, that's about right.
There you go.
And he's kicking a big bag still.
And he kicked 9.
Good on him.
Yes.
That's cool. Well done, Juice. Good stuff.
Shout out to the Port Melbourne Colts. They won their first game of the year in the Southern League Division 1 competition.
Go the Colts.
They defeated the Springvale Districts by 51 points at Springvale Reserve. So that win means that they sit within 1 game of Hampton Park on the ladder as they try to avoid relegation.
Well, go the Colts. Keep fighting. It's never over until it is. Let's keep going to the mighty Colts. So well done. Hey, did we see that we talked about this the other day, just moving on a bit. Gisborne are going to leave the Ballarat Football Netball League. They're going to hang out in the, leave the Bendigo to go to the Ballarat.
Yes.
It's almost been signed off.
Yeah, well, it looks like it's been approved by all the parties. So this is the time of year as well, where some teams start to venture out and requests going into to other leagues and competitions. It's becoming a bit more prevalent, I must say, in the last couple of years as they try to work out the right structure for some of these clubs. Have you had any experience, not necessarily personally, I'm sure, but dealing or seeing other clubs in competitions try to break away or
I think actually it's not quite true. The old Paradians,
yes, of course,
who were amateur footy team or club for nearly a century, probably maybe a bit more, I don't know, long time, have ended up in the Northern Footy Netball League. They're playing in Division 2 now after winning the Div 3 flag a couple of years ago. So that was a big move for the Paradians, a very famous amateur club, an old boys network.
Well, them and Ivanhoe moved at the same time.
So that's the link I've had with the club moving competitions, but it's not, in my time, it hasn't been very common at all. But it is, as you rightly say, in the last couple of years, seemingly is becoming a bit of a thing.
Yeah, and I know during my few years at the Northern Footy Netball League, we had a lot of requests from clubs trying to make their way in, and Old Paradians and Ivanhoe were one. King Lake made their way into the league during my time there as well. So, there's a bit of movement, but that's a great segue because I'm going to talk about Old Paradians now.
Right.
They produced one of the top defensive displays. You don't see this too often. They defeated Panton Hill by 61 points out at Garvey Oval.
The home of footy.
They kept the Redbacks to 0-5 for the match.
Clean sheet.
0-5.
Well
that
done.
doesn't happen often.
No, absolutely not. Not in those, particularly the sort of the middle grades of competitions and it's promotion relegation where you find your level mostly year in, year out. That's a really impressive effort defensively.
9-12 to 5 behinds. So there you go.
And it was Life Members Day too at the Garvey last weekend, so they would have been up and about.
Are you a Life member?
The old boys. No. I only played one season there.
Oh, well, still.
No, my brother is.
Oh, there you go.
My brother is, but I'm not.
Very nice.
That's okay.
And then just to finish, we had a couple of streaks, a couple of winless streaks ended this weekend.
What happened?
Both in the Piccola District League.
Yes.
So Blighty and Rennie both won their first games of the season.
Magnificent.
So Rennie, they defeated Mathura by 8 points to end a 15-game losing streak.
Yep.
And Blighty defeated Katunga by 28 points to end a 13-game losing streak.
That is good. That's good for the competition.
All teams in the competition have now won at least a game.
That is good. Well done.
Don't we like that? That's what you want to see.
No, we love a little bit of that. You get some reward for your effort. It's good. It's good. We love that stuff. So well done to them. It's also the time of year that the coaching moves happen too. We've talked about a couple of those in the last couple of weeks. What about the big one in the Eastern Footy Netball League? Brenton Sanderson, the back-to-back premiership winning coach of the Baldwin Tigers.
Any intel there?
Got the Khyber. I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to find out what's happened there at the Mighty Tigers. How do you lose your job midway through the season? Now, they're outside the 5 at the moment.
Yep.
But they're coming off back-to-back flags.
I know.
He's been there 3 years. He's won 2 flags back-to-back. And he's got the Khyber.
He's in with Jared Waitley at SEN on Thursdays. I might have to just pull him aside.
You need to find out what's going on there because I must admit I was very surprised.
Fascinating.
Along with many other people that's happened at the Baldwin Tigers. So keen to find out what happened there.
Have they called your phone yet, Half? Or?
No, they won't be calling me. But it's an interesting job for someone to take over.
Well, we had Rodney Eade there, of course, before Brendan Sanderson came in. Yep. So I wonder if they'll keep the trend of those ex-AFL coaches.
We will see, but that is certainly big news.
Now, we have some massive individual stats.
Right.
Massive.
Let's
huge.
I know the first one, I think.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
Georgie Bailey's back.
Georgie's done it again.
Have a look at this. 13 goals for Kingborough in their big win over the weekend. I'm telling you, I'm going to chase her down. We're going to get her on. We're going to get her on.
Yeah, we need to talk. She is absolutely dominating. 13 goals again. 21 disposals, 13 goals. Just keeps kicking bags for Kingborough.
Yeah, it's pretty extraordinary, the feats. So we need to give it. We're going to continue with the Tassie women for just a little bit longer, but this was a performance I could not bypass.
282 ranking points, 50 disposals, if you don't mind, 50 and 2 goals.
50 and 2. I knew you'd like that.
50 and 2. That is good, Maddie Lamb. Well done to you. 25 score involvements, 35 Kentuckies. That's a good day for North Hobart. They would have had a strong victory.
They won by 196 points.
You've got a feeling they might have popped home by a little while. Yeah, it's well done. Heidi Preshaw is another one.
We've had her quite a bit as well.
She's doing things, yeah. 43. How many snags?
No goals.
No goals. Well, you're lucky to get there, Heidi, in fairness. That's the sort of standard we're setting here at the moment. That's a good 2-14, 43, 12, 30 Kentucky's and 13 intercept possessions. That's another good day. Well done.
Just quickly as well, back on Maddie.
Yes.
Premier Data also wanted me to mention that she also had 17 clearances, 11 inside 50s and 11 tackles.
You just couldn't fit
fit in the screen.
Not enough room on the screen.
Well, I had to make sure the goals were there so that you knew.
Yes.
And then I just had to squeeze the rest. But that was just a little highlight.
Well done, Maddie. Billy Gertz.
We've heard this play before.
Yeah, Billy from Dramana.
Yeah, another
231. That's a good day.
They won by 61 points. Also had 39 hitouts, did Billy.
Yeah, see, that's with the herbs and spices. It helps when you're hitting out.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially to advantage.
Wait till the herbs and spices come through.
Right, okay, I'm looking forward to that.
In the Geelong Footy League, we've got Jet Birmingham, who had 44 and 2, if you don't mind.
44 and 2 is a good day. 229, gee whiz. Score involvements strong at 19, 12 clearances. I hope Bell Park won that game.
They sure did. They won by 181 points.
Righto, it's snuck home.
Just got there in the end.
Just snuck home for Jet. Ishak Bashir from Kui Rup.
Yes.
40 and 3. See, people are listening.
They are.
This is a thing now out there in local footy land. They know that if they're going to get 40, Nico, that they need to kick snags. And Ishak was all over that. 40 and 3. Thank you very much.
I've also been told by you I just shouldn't bring them up unless they have kicked goals. So let's just
That's true. That is true. That is true.
Let's keep going. We go to Darley, one of our favourites. Lockie George, another one.
On. He's having a big season for Darley. 218, 41 and 2. There you go again.
Now
19 inside's a big number.
Yeah, well, just on that. So shout out to Lockie. He has tied for the third most inside 50s ever recorded by Premier Data.
Right. What's the most?
The most is by Will Cookson, who has 23.
Oh, that's not far off.
And Lockie's career high before this was 7. So it just improved a little bit.
That's a big day. That's a red letter day.
That is certainly
for Lockie. Well done. 19 inside 50s.
Absolutely. Jasper Blair sticking in Geelong. This was another great. Now, I didn't see any goals here, but
lucky to get there.
42 disposals is still something not to sneeze at.
It's a solid day there.
Now,
tackle action too. I like that from Jasper.
I should also make note, they did lose this game by 48 points.
That's why he's tackling so much.
Yep.
That's why they make 11 tackles. Most often when you get that number of possessions, you don't have to worry about the tackles because you've got the ball.
Exactly.
Not for Jasper, though, to do some hard work on the defensive side of things.
Tom Keys from the Northern Footy Netball League, the two-time reigning best and fairest, had a season-high 35 disposals, 20 score involvements and 2 goals.
That's a lot from Tommy. Yeah. You can hand him the keys to the car after that one.
Oh,
you like what he did there?
Very, very funny.
You like that?
Should have used that while I was calling with him. Bone Ash, back to Tassie, 50 and 1. 50 and not to get 200 ranking points is a bit stiff.
Yeah, mustn't be a ruckman. That's what we know from Bone Ash.
Bone Ash.
For Ulverston, 50 and just the 1. So again, lucky to get on the screen, lucky to be talked about. You're going to get the 50, we need the 2. But it's a good day regardless.
Oops. Let's, before we get there, a couple more. Matthew
Jelenic.
Corio.
179, so 30 disposals, 23 rebounds, working hard. Did they lose?
They lost by 8 points.
Yep.
And Matthew has the equal 4th most rebound 50s ever recorded.
What's the most?
The most is 28 by Oscar Halls.
Righto.
So he wasn't far off.
He's working hard down there for Corio and a tough day at the office for them, but he pulled his weight. Well done, Matty.
Taylor Smith.
Well, we've talked about Taylor a lot.
Have we just? I mean, and why not? I mean, you've got to look at those numbers and they speak for themselves, really. This is 20 hitouts to advantage from 39 hitouts. That is incredibly
efficient.
Your
points. That's the herbs and spices. We talked about this the other week.
51% of her hitouts going to advantage is pretty good.
That's a ridiculous ratio. Normally it's about 10%, isn't it?
Yeah, only 10 to 20 really.
Yeah. 50% is a ridiculous ratio.
All right.
Well done, Taylor.
Now, I've got some huge stats.
I'm ready for this. I'm strapping myself in for this.
You might know our good friend Ozzie Smith.
Oh, I've come across this.
The River Pigs.
Bring it up with the Pigs.
72 disposals.
72. He's had 72, 63 and 63 already this year. He is setting the game alight out there in the Outer East Footy League for the Mighty River Pigs. 72.
Yep.
And it's only getting better since he's chatted to us.
Pretty much.
We're claiming all the credit and, importantly, 3 snags.
Yes.
Because 40 and 2 is the number. So it's 80 and 4. So 72 and 3 is about right.
Well, I also put together this little graphic.
72.
His teammates had a pretty good afternoon, let's just say. The River
wow.
Pigs eat out. Look at all those names.
River Pigs eat out. Thank you. 238-point win's a big win. Yeah. Look at those numbers. 200, 200, 200, 200, 180, 170. Sure, there's no team that's had those sort of numbers before.
That is an insane. 6 players all having at least 30 disposals and 3 goals. Is just something that you just don't see. You just don't see.
Right.
So a shout out to the River Pigs because that is extraordinary.
Well Absolutely. Done. Well done to the Pigs and to our man Ozzie Smith. That is quite something.
Coming in this morning,
yes.
we got an update.
Oh.
And we need to give a shout out because Ozzie Smith has someone joining him.
No way.
Hamad from Tulabuk Manangatang, also with 72 disposals and 310 ranking points.
So he's kicked the 4 and the 13 inside 50s. So we've had 2 blokes get 72 disposals on the same day.
In the same weekend.
Wow. Naif Hamad, well done to you. We don't know enough about you. We know Aussie's been doing it for a little while, but this is exciting business.
How
72. I can't fathom having 72 touches in a game of footy.
No, I know.
And 2 blokes did on the one day.
On the one weekend. That is quite extraordinary.
That is something special.
Only 8 ranking points away from the most that we would have seen this year as well.
Yeah.
Which was, of course, by Travis Cloak for the River Pigs, funnily enough. So there you go, half.
Well
272 disposals.
That's exciting. That is very, very exciting. Well done to them. That is cool. Ozzie and Naif, the heroes of Premier Data for this week, surely.
Oh,
surely can't beat that.
No. They will be hard to beat all year.
Yeah, I would think so.
Let's get to the start of the week now. We want to give the defenders some love because we've given a lot to ruckman, we've given a lot to forwards and even rebounding defenders, but these are players who love a spoil, but they're allergic to possessions. So the criteria here is that they must have had at least 40 spoils in season 2026. And this is determined by the great spoil to disposal ratio amongst players that have had 40 or more disposals. Spoils half are worth 2 ranking points, just the 2.
Okay.
But let's see who are in the top 10.
Spoil per disposal. Right. Hang on. Rourke Dennings had 42 disposals and 42 spoils. He's 1 for 1.
He's having a disposal per spoil.
This is a great category.
Yeah.
This is a great category. Rourke Denning is 1 for 1 disposals for spoils. That's a bit special. I'm so excited about this. Allergic to possession. Look at that up the top. Allergic to possessions. So that's never going to be beaten, I don't think.
No.
Brady Ferguson's coming in closer to, him and Michael Byrne from Grovedale and Jim Book Cockatoo, 63%. Harry Cooper and Roll Melbourne 62.5, working hard. Finn Devine, Harrison Fuller, Ben Silvani from the Mighty Ball Tigers can't touch the footy but can get a fist in, 55%. Tristan Tweedy from East Ringwood, Michael Fitzgerald from Bundoora, and Tom McGregor from the Mallee Eagles. What a great category.
How good is that?
Most balls in 2026, Will Stoney from Inverleigh at 69.
Yeah, for the whole year. Yeah,
for the whole year.
And then most balls in a game is Rourke and Will Stoney with 16 apiece, and Tristan Tweedy holds the record for the most ever in a game with 21.
Rourke Denning, there should be a trophy named after him.
Yeah.
For disposal.
The late Spud Frawley would be super proud of that. That is for sure.
That is such a good number. What a great stat for the team at Premier Data. Thank you for that.
No, that is awesome.
1 for 1 disposals for spoils for the year. Fantastic. What a teammate he must be, Rourke Denning.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Let's get to some of the best videos that Premier Data found for us throughout the weekends. We're going to start in the Essendon District Footy League. This is this big Aberfeldy versus Keilor game.
Oh, yes.
Aberfeldy have the footy at the back of the pack and misses.
Oh, no. In the 1 point game?
And, of course, they did lose by 1 point.
Oh, no. Oh, fair to say, he had more time than he thought and rushed it onto his boot, and it's taken a horrible bounce late. Look at this last bounce. So bang, bang, next one. That one. Oh.
I
don't know how he's missed that. That's almost.
He's at the right goalpost and it's hit the left goalpost.
It must have been a little bit further out than it looks from here, but That's difficult to do at that level because they're seriously good players, these blokes. That is a very difficult thing to do. So he's not going to love that. Who was that?
No name.
No name, number 35 for Rabafeldi. It's probably better not to have a name.
Yes, I think Premier Data are pretty good at picking and choosing when to name players and when not to name players.
Oh no, in the industry we call that a setback.
Also, just quietly, I love jumper innovation. Bit of a clash here, I would have thought though.
Yeah, a little bit. The top half of the blue is helpful for the Kiel dogs, Bulldogs.
But anyway, that's okay.
A little bit of something there. What else you got for me?
We're going to go to the Bendigo Footy Netball League. This is Broadford. Actually, taking on Golden Square, Broadford.
I'm going to catch up with Nathan Thompson.
Yes, we absolutely.
Broadford.
Let's have a look how this is a close range shot with pressure from behind. Let's have a look at this.
That's a push in the back.
Now, the umpires called this a goal. I'm going to show it to you again.
Show me again. No, in real time, I was just looking for the free kick, I must admit.
No, don't worry about the free kick. Have a look at the shot on goal.
Oh. It's gone the wrong side of the post, hasn't it? Can you rock and roll that for me, please?
Let's rock and roll.
Righto, let's go slow from here. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that's an error. That's an error. It can happen.
Yes.
It can happen.
We saw your passionate defence for Matty Stevic on the week, don't we?
No, well, there's a lot of pressure on the umpires,
Yes.
AFL level in particular, but certainly local footy doesn't get any easier.
No.
No, that's just an error.
Yes.
That's just an error that happens. What was the margin? Wasn't a bad result for the game, was it?
No, it was a 180-point margin. So,
Right, so not a massive situation. We'll learn, get better, and we'll support our umpires through this because we need them every week.
We certainly do. Two more to finish. This is a fadeaway dribble. This is from the Ovens and Murray between Wodonga and Lavidson.
Should have been a free kick in the back anyway, by the way. That's fine. Rightio. Fadeaway dribble. A fadeaway dribble. Okay, that's an exciting little description. Let's have a look at this.
So, ball gets tossed up.
Coming from the centre bounce goals, they're valuable. Oh, nice little shimmy. Nice little shimmy from our little Eminem fella. The fadeaway dribble. This is what excites me. Oh, on the left.
Beautiful.
That's a good goal.
Noah Spatieri.
No, yeah, there we go. We've got a name because it's a good thing. Well done. That's a nice little goal. Just show me that little left foot kick again. Comes this, gets off his bloke. His bloke reckons he's got him cold here. Got him cold, push him to the boundary, no worries. And then he goes and produces that piece of magic. Well done, Noah.
Kicked 8 for the day.
Oh.
And they won by 38 points.
Well, fair to say he's had a big hand in that.
He certainly has. Let's finish with, we always love a good hanger.
We do love big hangers.
This is in the Eastern Footy Netball League. Surrey Park taking on Ringwood. Dylan Williams, former AFL player.
Oh, yeah?
Let's see.
What's Dill got for us?
Let's see what he's doing at local footy level.
We do love big hangers. There's a few floating around these days too, which is good. Keep going for your big hangers. Coming from deep. Oh, yes. Good hang time from Dill. Very good hang time. Coming from the left of screen. Gets up early. Sits on the shoulder with the backside, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a look. Is it the knee or the backside? Oh, it's the knee. No, it is the knee. Gets the bum in the head, though, and then clings on. That's a good hang. And a bit of love from the teammates, too, in the foreground. That's what I love.
Kicked 3 goals and was voted best on.
Right, hangers and goals are good. Well done. What ground was that? Which teams were they?
So this was me at Surrey Park's home ground. So I don't know where Surrey Park's home ground is.
Surrey Park's home ground?
Yeah, Surrey Park.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Black and white.
Yeah, no, I know who the Surrey Park are. I'm just trying because
they've got the home shorts. So
I drive past Surrey Park all the time.
I'm going to assume that's...
Okay, I'll take your word for that.
Yeah, all right. I'm sure someone will let us know.
No, I think you might be right, actually. It's on Elgar Road and Canterbury Road.
Don't doubt me. Very, very nice. Some great videos there.
Good stuff.
Let's finish with our Friday flashback.
A chance to go back in time and find out how some of the legends of today went in their previous iterations as young footballers. This is what we love. The team at Premier Data help us out every single week. Where are we going today, Nico?
Well, I tried to make it a flashback Saturday so we could do some more Collingwood, but to no avail at Premier Data, unfortunately.
No, we focus on the Friday night action.
I know.
Come on, you know the rules.
I thought Nick Dacos did good numbers last week. So anyway, we're going to go to this Friday night, which is Sydney and Hawthorn. Massive game.
Big game.
Massive game. So the 3 players we want to highlight, let's start with the Swans. Sorry, not Sydney Hawthorn, Sydney Adelaide.
Sydney Adelaide, yeah.
Sydney Adelaide.
What you meant.
Even bigger game. We'll start with Riley Bice. Now, this is during his time in the Ovens and Murray Football League playing for the Albury Tigers.
So we're from the Albury Tigers to the Werribee Tigers and to the Sydney Swans. That's what he's done. And look at him. It's in his time in the Ovens and Murray. Albury's 111 he averaged. Averaged 24 and a goal and a half a game. That's pretty good, isn't
19 games.
That's pretty good. Goal and a half a game for a player like him. He's not a key forward or anything. He's a runner. He's a distributor.
Yes.
So 24 touches and a goal and a half a game is very nice work from Riley Bice. No surprise to see him up the chain a bit these days. Well, what years were this?
This is 2022.
2022. It's only a couple of years ago. Okay, 4 years ago. Nice. Well, geez, he's come from local footy to AFL footy pretty quick, isn't he?
That's the blueprint.
What a great story.
That's the blueprint for those listening and watching to get from local footy.
What a great story. Well done to Riley Bice. They're good numbers. No wonder he got visioned.
And then going back to the APS, we've got Josh Worrell from the Crows playing for Haileybury.
He's a Haileybury boy. I didn't know that.
Yes.
So he's a key defender, of course. Yep. So 95, 7.5, let's call it 8. Let's round up to 8 intercepts a game, 10 contesteds, 20 possessions a game playing behind the ball there for Haileybury in the APS.
6 games.
6 games. So what year was that?
2019.
So Lloydie wouldn't have been coaching 2019, would he? No. So there you go. I didn't know Joshua Worrell was a Haileybury boy, but they continue to churn out some fantastic footballers, and that's a nice start to his APS career there at Haileybury, and no doubt the reason why he got cited by some scouts.
Yes, and then we'll finish with his current teammate at the Crows, live wire small forward Josh Rochelle.
Oh, yes, this will be good. This will be fun, I'm sure, these
during
numbers.
His time at Caulfield Grammar in 2021.
This will be fun. So 80 points, 18 disposals. So he's a small sort of hybrid half-forward type number. He would have played a little bit of midfield, you'd reckon, with 7 clearances, 8.5 contesteds, a goal on a bit of game too. He would have been good fun at school footy. He's not quite Wizard Watson style. We had to look at Nick Watson, who was also a Caulfield Grammar boy.
Do you imagine them in the same team?
Oh, goodness gracious me. Tried defending that. Yeah, they're good numbers for Josh Rochelle. He's a good player. He's a good player, Josh Rochelle. He's going to be pretty big on Friday night too. So that's the Friday flashback for the team at Premier Data this week. Lots of action to come across the weekend, of course. And for all the updates on the world of local footy, Nico, where do you go?
Well, you go to The Local on Instagram. You can go to YouTube. We've got some other social medias in the works as well that even get an even bigger spread. But we have been loving the engagement that we've gotten so far from everybody involved, and we will continue to do so. I mean, we're going to pump up these 72 disposal players like you wouldn't believe,
we are.
because that is extraordinary. And Premier Data, when I spoke to them yesterday, not even they could believe that those numbers not only occurred, but occurred on the same weekend.
Quite something. And you catch up with all the latest information on Water Local Footy right here on The Local. We'll do it again next time. Catch you then.